Whether flying through space, stomping in mechs, or spending time with community and friends, Father Bill spreads good news, good vibes, and good times. You are invited now to join the stream with Father Bill. Whether flying through space, stomping in mechs, or spending time with community and friends, Father Bill spreads good news, good vibes, and good times. You are invited now to join the stream with Father Bill. News, good vibes, and good times. You are invited now. Now to join the stream with Father Bill.
Thank you, Grimoris. Pro Streamer here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining. Low Fat Diet, Grimorius, welcome. Sorry for the delayed start. I had some audio issues that looks like it's going to require a restart to get everything working. but we're just going to let it go today because, man, I got a haul mass. With the CG being a 6 size corrosion resistant cargo rack, it's time to start hauling mass. So let me do this. Hey Fiery, good to see you, welcome. Okay, on the right screen, gotta switch ships. And let's get chat functional. Glad I could do it, Fiery Toad. I gotta switch ships first. Let's get into the Ares. And as long as I'm thinking about it, oh, wrong keyword.
Ship restraints disengaged. Regulate your speed when exiting the docking bay.
Icy Bryce, in my opinion, the best thing in life is to know one's place in the order of nature, that God is God and we are all God's children.
All clear. Safe journey, Commander.
So that we recognize the presence of the Almighty and the presence of those brothers and sisters who are also God's children. Or to quote the Baltimore Catechism, to love the Lord God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself. Comes straight from the Gospels, I see, Bryce. Comes straight from the Gospels. And it has been paraphrased in many works, but that's what it boils down to as I understand it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
For those who believe it certainly is. As I like to say, in the gospel, not everything is fact, but everything is truth.
2, 1.
Because we human beings are the ones who wrote the gospels. We don't always get the details just so. But we speak the truth that God loved us so much that he sent his only son.
Fuel scooping.
Again, that's my understanding.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now, see what we got here. That's sand too. Sure is. Oh, good. Oleron's got is a refinery system. Nope. Not when it comes to truth, Icy Bryce. Not when it comes to truth. Do we always get the details just right?
3,
We're human beings.
1.
Nothing that we do is always perfect. But what is true is transmitted. And for those who seek the truth, the gospel contains all that within it. And if you'd like to have more of a conversation on that, I would refer you to our Discord, !Discord, and we can talk about that in text, or if you really want to, set up a time where we can talk via chat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, Lev, who knows? They're offering it as a CG, so I imagine there's going to be something that we need to haul 64 tons of instead of 16. So better safe than sorry, Lev. Hunter of Sorrows, this is the big screen beyond!
Disengaged.
!VR! Victor Romeo. Thanks, Lev. Oh, wait a minute. Not. I want to find a system that has a very short run into the station, preferably a large station. And Hunter of Sorrows, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If I can answer it, I will.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I sure hope so, Kogatronic. I haven't played MWO yet, but supposedly this business class has better routing than the residential service, and I have better
Fuel scoop
I'm supposed to have better service, so only time will tell. I did have to get one of their modems, unfortunately. I thought I'd be able to still use my old modem, but here's hoping that their modem is as good or better. Well, you know, when it works, Kogatronic, I'm at 39 for the North American, which is pretty good given the distance I am from Ottawa.
Fuel scoop.
But that'll do.
Fuel scoop complete.
But it bounces all over the place, or it bounced all over the place with the residential service. I'm hoping that the business service, it'll be a little more stable. I'll believe it when I see it, though. You know, it's one of those things.
Warning, operation operating beyond safety limits.
Hey, Fearful Egg, good to see you. Oh, sure. Yeah, no. That's why so many people try and figure out a way to get their system wired. What I need to do is get all my wires buried and bundled. Right now, they kind of run along the surface of the floor to the behind furniture and such. What I'd love to do is sync them from the network, the location where the network starts, but man, that would be a lot of work. And since I'm the only person who lives here, it's like, I'll deal with it. Hey, Grez, good morning.
Welcome to the stream. Comstar now has all of your personal information.
Thank you for that follow, Hunter of Sorrows. I do appreciate it. Ooh, I forgot to do something. got that working now. Completely forgot to do one thing. Now it's done.
Lacey, Alpha, Romeo, Echo. Submit a docking request, and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander. Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 05.
Base Nuker, welcome. Somehow that sounds like a Fallout 4 or Fallout 76 username, I should say. I don't know why, but it just feels like a Fallout 76 name. Well, use your codex, Hunter of Sorrows. Use your codex. There's a lot of information on where you can find different things, bacteria-wise.
Landing completed. Deploying ground crew.
Oh, have you now, Lev? Well, shucks. Base Nuker, today and for the next few days, there is a community goal that has as its
Docking lamps retracted. Go for departure.
has as its reward as a size 6 corrosion resistant cargo rack, which I am extraordinarily interested in. So I am going to be hauling mass to the community goal system. As soon as I find a place that's relatively close to the main star where I can pick up titanium, that is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, Base Nuker, they said a few months ago that they were going to refocus on their core gaming materials. Instead of trying to develop things outside of their wheelhouse, if you will,
Fuel scooping complete.
they plan on focusing on their existing properties and developing them. So I see that as nothing but good stuff for us who are Elite Dangerous fans. And thankfully, they're not doing as another space game or another game based in space. I wouldn't call it a space game. But the other game that's based in space, which makes all of its money off of ship sales, they're giving us early access. And then when that early access is done, any person can purchase with in-game currency their the new ships. Yeah, that's definitely close enough, Grimorius. NLTT 19808. And LTT. Thanks for that information. That is perfect.
Drive operating beyond safety limits. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry to hear that, Hunter of Sorrows. I'm actually on my primary account now. The last few days I've been on my
Fuel scoop disengaged.
alt account, but like I said, a class 6 corrosion resistant cargo rack, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Well, and, you know, with their hinting to new things, you know, and I have to really give it to ARF and the community team. Their little stunt with Planet Coaster 2 with water parks was a marketing move of brilliance. They had a blank screen with nothing but game sounds in the background for 2 days, and they just built up the hype until they came to the last minute and they said, in a minute you'll see what we're up to. And shortly thereafter they announced Planet Coaster 2. I think they really are trying to build up the products that they already have. So yay. If they can continue to do that and have that creative energy poured into all their games, I think we have good things ahead of us. I hope. I think and hope. So today's the only day, probably before the conclusion of the goal, that I'm going to be able to haul titanium.
Safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area.
Because I have an incredibly busy next 3 days. I will be leaving about noon today for a 3-day conference down in Springfield, Missouri. So I'll be out of the office, away from my PCs, for 3 days, and I'm certain that that CG will be done.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew.
Okay, got my 2 cutters on the way. Now let's get some titanium.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Where is Ray?
An important announcement.
So we'll haul with this little ship until the big ships get here.
Will be met with an appropriate response.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Well, we have to each figure out our own way, base nuker. For me, I hope to understand all truth and to live in the presence of the Almighty. Whether I get there or not, that's something I gotta struggle with the fullness of my life. But that's my hope. Because I am a curious critter. Zandhond, it is going very quickly, which means I probably won't get that size 6 cargo container, but I'm hoping. A class 6 Wiser from YouTube, corrosion resistant cargo rack. A class 6 cargo corrosion resistant cargo rack. Yeah, you'll get financial rewards, but I have to say that the big one is if you're in the top 50% and we make tier 5, that size 6 corrosion resistant cargo rack is the real reward for the CG. But we'll see how much we earn just hauling titanium here in a second. I've got 92 tons on this particular ship. We'll see how much we make. And folks, on the different platforms, if you're there, how is the stream looking? Yesterday, late in the day, I had business class internet installed at my house, and I'm curious to see exactly how it's looking. Last time I checked, we hadn't dropped any frames, but thank you, Wiser. Thank you, Base Snooker. It's the same speed as my
Alpha Romeo Echo.
residential class, but it has better routing. It has priority routing, and it has better support than the residential. You pay for it, but if I can get better service, I'll pay whatever I need to. And as I was testing it out yesterday, it looked like I was getting better service, so wonderful.
Caution, heavy traffic ahead. Meters from touchdown. Attention, Commander. Landing gear not deployed.
Greetings hereafter. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, let's sell 10 of these. Let's see what the profit is per unit.
Disembark when ready.
Okay, just do it for one. So we're making just under 4,000 per ton.
Incoming message.
So that's nice. Wiser from YouTube, what are my thoughts on the Type A? I think it's going to make some of my Pythons obsolete, because if it's half as good as I think it's going to be, it's gonna be an incredible ship.
Warning, dangerous flying will not be tolerated.
I made my first delivery now, Grimorius. I just made my first delivery. So, Wiser, for me, my download speed is 1 gig in theory, and I'm actually getting better than gig service download, and my upload speed is 50 megabits, which I'm getting typically 45 to 49 when I'm testing it. I agree with you, Weiser. I don't think that it is a combat ship. But for pure cargo hauling, I'll take it. It'll all depend on how maneuverable it is in Super Cruise. Good morning, Skybird. Well played. Purposefully. I wouldn't mind a medium class Imperial and a medium class Saud Kruger. They're the only ones that don't have a medium class ship. Okay, that's working now. I did. I signed in to the community goal as soon as I logged in. Because I want that Class 6 cargo rack. Don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm going to do everything I can to get it. Wiser from YouTube. This headset is called the Big Screen Beyond. Big Screen Beyond. Weighs 127 grams and is an amazing headset. It is the best headset I've ever used, and I've used a lot of them. Started with a Rift CV1, moved to a Rift S, then the Index, HP Reverb G2, the Vario Aero, and now this one, and this is the best of the bunch. Doesn't have the edge-to-edge clarity of the Aero, which I kind of miss a little bit, but the deep blacks you can get with micro OLED makes up for that lack of edge-to-edge clarity. Yes, it is, Wiser.
Alpha Romeo Echo. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station. Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 08.
So for a game like Elite Dangerous, it makes the galaxy absolutely gorgeous. There it is. Yeah, the PCVR 2 from Sony, Wiser, is, especially with its Mura, will be off-putting for some folks, but with OLED screens, it should look very good in the deep dark black.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Cargo Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Ship released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing.
Oh, it's only I thought it was the top 50%. I'll have to look at that next match. I got MechWar Online on the brain. When I get to the next station. MechWar Online's got a great event going on too. And I kind of want to see how well this new business class internet does with MWO. See if I get better pings. But yeah, they've got a loot bag event going on right now where you can get up to 4 hero mechs.
Security Patrol, X-ray 35, commencing layback.
Not quite sure, Wiser from YouTube, what you mean by motion clarity, but if you're talking it's smoothness of the projection, it runs at 75 hertz and is rock solid. I very rarely have a drop frame, and even when I have a drop frame, it's but for a second. You know, it's not minutes of drop frames with lots of stutters, but it's very, very smooth. No, there is no smearing, and I have not used the Quest 3. My brother has it, but I've never had the chance to play it yet.
Warning, ranging drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh no, a pirate. Whatever am I to do?
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed.
They very well may have, Wiser. Put in ray traced global illumination, at least as an option. And thankfully, the new video cards are all getting better at ray tracing. And it's not just NVIDIA who's doing it. All of them seem to be investing in ray tracing.
DeLacy, Alpha, Romeo, Echo. Submit a docking request, and a landing pad will be reserved for you, Commander. Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 1-8.
I think I'm going to try and force that Orca out of the way next time I leave this station. Just give it a little nudge.
Decrease your speed to 100. Contact. Power down systems. Docking clamps retracted. Depart when ready, Commander.
For the good of the community, I'm going to give this guy a little nudge.
Incoming message.
Ship-to-ship collisions will result in a fine, Commander.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Well, he's out of the front door at least.
Moderate traffic around this station. Regulate speed.
Four, three, two, one.
The ships are at Fort Dock. Nice.
Four, three, two, one. Warning, braking drive operating beyond safety limits. Fuel cell disengaged.
So I think I'll take out the Enterprise first, because I'm feeling pugnacious today. I don't want to run from pirates. I want to teach pirates the error of their ways.
Alpha Romeo Echo. We look forward to receiving you at the station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit. Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 20.
Solomon, you keep using LRMs, and yes, you'll have to take that course. It'll be a remedial course for you, though.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown.
See if she's got a fuel scoop. Because she does, she doesn't need it.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Now, while I'm sitting here, I want to take a look at something. Okay. Precision weaponry is what I would say. Not Gauss vomit, but precision weaponry. Not the spray and pray that LRMs are. Because I will use lasers too. And the more we talk about it, the more I want to jump into MWO. But I've got to get some hauling done. My mouth is dry this morning.
4, 3, 2, 1. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, temperature critical.
Good morning, Esdian. Good to see you. Things are going well. Sorry to hear you're not doing so good. Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you. Sorry I missed most of that stream of Buck yesterday. It was a busy day. This whole week has been extraordinarily busy. Yeah, I want that Class 6 corrosion resistant cargo rack. Look like it, and the fact that Buck survived is just what's going on with him. I'll have to make up a special build for him. One of my special builds. Maybe an AC2 on a Spider 5K. Or a couple of AC2s, even better. Yeah, he's not a bad pilot. It's just he sometimes pilots, shall we say, non-optimal mechs. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better today.
Gudemaya, Echo, November, Tango. Welcome to this federal facility. Please
So
observe
Jimmy, when
all
does the
standard
school year
operating
start for
procedures.
you folks?
Okay,
I know it
Commander,
works
make your
differently
way
in
to
Europe
landing
than
pad
it does here in the
02.
States. We won't start till after August 15th, but when does school start for you? 1st September. Gotcha. You are still there? Oh, I'm gonna have to ram him again.
Reports of heavy traffic within the area. Maintain safe clearance distance.
Scan detected.
That's the plan.
300 meters from touchdown. Docking completed. Disembark when ready.
Make $1 million after this. 2 million. Nice. Because when players are in the instance, when they hold the instance open, it throws off that
Docking route
mechanic.
constructed. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
It messes with NPC traffic. So, we're just going to give him a little nudge.
Scan detected.
Ship-to-ship collisions will result in a fine, Commander. Be careful. Warning, you have not been granted access to this station.
Well, we got rid of most of his nonsense.
You have the all clear? Goodbye, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If I didn't get blown up by the station, if I did that, I'd agree with you, Esdian. Oh, I knew what you meant, Jimmy. Interesting idea. Or at least an asteroid. I think comets might be a bit problematic because of their relative motion, but you could take an asteroid, throw on a couple of frameshift drives, and accelerate it towards something. No doubt. It's funny, in one of the systems, Perico, I think is the name of it, the stations all orbit a comet. You can't see the comet because the particle effects was melting video cards, but they orbit a moving comet in that system. Just shows you how powerful the relative motion of the comet is, that they've all locked onto it. So the weekend, folks, just to give you a heads up, I will be gone till late Sunday, so there won't be a weekend stream this week. I'm headed out to Springfield, Missouri later today, and we'll be there till late Sunday afternoon for a conference. Which I hope and pray to survive, because trying to keep up with 35 teenagers and their chaperones will be a challenge for me.
Gutamaya, Echo, November, Tango. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely to
That's
arrival
our
at
group.
departure.
There will be 5,000 teenagers total, plus chaperones. Oh yeah, Jimmy. They'll be yelling, they'll be singing, they'll be dancing. It's gonna be crazy, but a good type of crazy. And I am looking forward to it. It's just I hope I can keep up. I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm not old by any stretch of the imagination, but I know I'm not as young as I used to be. I've got really good adults who will keep the environment safe, thankfully.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm finally beginning to recognize my limitations. My heart still desires to do as much as I've ever done, but my mind is starting to interpret available resources, realistically interpret available resources. Well, you know, as the author of Ecclesiastes said, there's a time for every affair under the heavens.
Have a safe trip, Commander.
And we deal with it as we can. You're showing up on me. That was an odd thing for Twitch. Five different streams to Twitch. Plus one to YouTube and another one to X, also known as Twitter. Let me check the inspector and see what's going on with it. Oh no, a pirate. What else am I to do?
Scan detected.
Oh, it's a federal person. Why are you wasting my time, dude? I got things to do. Yep, it's amazing what the NVENC encoder can do, Aardvark. I am thoroughly amazed at its ability. Now, the question is, do you have full quality on Twitch? Question mark. Has it gone to 1080p again? Should be available 1080p, 720p, 480, 360, and 1060 or 160. That's what I'm typically encode in. Good, thank you. Good, good, good. Something at Twitch must have hiccuped. Something happened. Something happened. You know, I actually think I'm doing that the multiple stream is choked because I'm only showing a single stream using Twitch Inspector and not the normal 5 that I would have encoding.
Caution, heavy traffic ahead. Landing sequence completed. Power down systems.